This is Steve. Today we're going from the in the garage to the Goodguys Pleasanton swap meet. Check it out. Hey, Steve, and I'm here with Juan. We're checking out his 1962 Impala Super Sport. You know, I've restored a lot of cars, and I just really appreciate what you've done here because it's so authentic. You even have the correct tires on it. You got the optional bumper guard. It's just a very correct, nice-looking car. Most of the times they're modified, but I like how nice this one is. So what kind of shape was this car in it when you was it in when you got it?
So to keep a long story short, I mean, the car was essentially halfway rotisserie. I think when I personally bought it, it was an opportunity because for me, it's the year that the car that I've always wanted. And my son always says to me, it's like, what's your dream car? And I always say to him, it's in the garage. And so, so it was a really good opportunity to buy a car. And at the end of the day, it was halfway done. It was really gutted out and everything. And so I basically had it painted, and I did the interior, and I did all the chrome. I took it to a place to have it all polished. Sure. But at the end of the day, I kind of sort of put it together with my inexperience. But this is my rendition of my inexperience, but my love for cars.
Oh, it looks fantastic. I noticed one thing I couldn't help notice is the original owner, I guess, is still behind the wheel.
Yes, exactly.
He doesn't look a day over 50, but there he is. That's how I feel sometimes at the end of the day, but he's that's great. And I love this color. Is this the original color?
Yes, actually, it's sky blue, and that's one of the original colors of the 1962. But yeah, it's the color that I've always wanted, so therefore, that's what I was looking for, and that's what I bought.
And can we take a look under the hood?
Absolutely.
What do we have here?
Absolutely. So you have a 327, 250 horsepower engine.
So
it's a stock numbers matching car. Yeah.
First year of the 327, right?
Actually,
yeah.
Yes. 327 first year, original 327 original transmission. So it's a numbers matching car. Came from St. Louis and was actually passed down from family to family. And the person that I bought it from them in Fallbrook in Southern California. And so I essentially just gave it justice to what he wanted to do with the car because he respected the family quite a bit.
I love the way you've got all the original, the GM stamped heater lines. You've got the generator, didn't convert it to an alternator, it's still generator.
No.
Just nice and correct and original looking. I can't tell, is that a 4-barrel?
It's a 4-barrel.
Yeah. It's just a sweet little car. I mean, you've done a wonderful job. It's just very, very nice. I love seeing things restored, in my mind, correctly.
Yeah, no, and I think that's one of the things that I've always enjoyed about classics. I mean, they're works of art, but I think at the end of the day, keeping things original is always been my just my mindset. I mean, the original stereo, I could put an abundance of stereo systems or what have you, but I don't have that. I have just what it came with. And it's a time machine.
Yeah.
Really, it really is a time machine for me.
What do you think makes Impalas so popular as a whole?
So, for me, I think as I look at an Impala, for me, obviously, I think class. I think, when I drive this car, I think of myself in 1962, and I think about I was born in 74, but I think of 1962 being like an opportunity to be in a time machine and say, this is how someone felt when they went into the dealership and bought this car and drove out. It's just a time machine.
And the way you've done it, since you did restore it all stock, all original, even right down to the tires,
yes,
it actually feels like 1962 because you haven't modernized it. So if you put like modern components in the car, then it's not how it was. It's not how it felt when it was new. It might be, perhaps better than new in somebody's opinion, but you're like me. I like to experience the cars how they were. That's what makes it fun. If you want air conditioning and radial tires, you can just get into a newer car, right?
Exactly. I mean, so it's interesting because on the way here, my wife said, a couple of classics passed me up, and she says, "Why are they passing you up?" And I said, "Well, because I'm going slow, but I'm going the speed that this car it was meant to go, and it cruise. You know,
Yeah.
we're not in a hurry."
There's no rush. You don't need to be in a rush in a car like this.
No,
I could drive this car all day, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's great, Juan. I really appreciate you showing us the car, and it's just a beautiful day here in Pleasanton at Goodguys. So I'm glad you brought it out.
Well, you know, as I said, Eric and Steve, I really think it's a person's dream for another person to evaluate and appreciate what they see. And I get that quite often with this car, to be honest with you.
Oh, I can imagine.
But it never gets old. It really is an opportunity to showcase what America had in 1962 and what was possible at that time.
See the USA in a Chevrolet.
Absolutely.
Yep.
There's no better than that, honestly. I'm gonna, so yeah.
Fantastic. Well, thanks so much, and that's our look at this beautiful 1962 Impala Super Sport today in the garage. And like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.